Is that Hart?
No, that's Tomachek. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
Was she in there? Was she in there?
She was in there.
Oh,
Why the he parked on the tracks?
On the night of September 16, 2022, officers from Fort Lupton and nearby Platteville respond to a 911 call regarding an incident of road rage in Weld County, Colorado. The caller claims a woman in a Toyota Tundra has been tailgating and antagonizing him in traffic, and allegedly even pulled a gun on him at one point as they were driving down Highway 85.
People has visual, but the vehicle is starting to pull away.
The officers rush to catch up to the woman before this highway altercation can spin out of control. But some officers find it difficult to keep up.
D9, I'm pretty far behind the other units. I'm just going to turn around, go back to my jurisdiction. There's a point.
Special 346, one at gunpoint.
Bro, there's a point in this.
As one officer heads back to the station, two others finally catch up to their suspect. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez of the Platteville Police Department initiates the stop, while Officer Jordan Steinke of the Fort Lupton Police Department is the second one to arrive on scene. Neither of them seem to notice that Vasquez has parked his patrol car in a very dangerous spot.
I'm right behind you, Vasquez. I'm going to your passenger side.
driver. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hands.
Another Fort Lupton police officer arrives on scene to provide backup.
Right behind you guys.
Dispatch Lupton 346. We're getting commands. Her hands are out the window at this time. Dispatch Lupton 346. She's out of the vehicle. Hands are visible. These bugs.
I'll hold you, help him cuff.
Yep.
Okay. You want to go to his side?
Hey,
Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Okay. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands up higher. I want you to set your phone down on the edge of your truck.
on your left.
You don't need it. You can leave it on. Come on back. Keep coming back. Keep your hands up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Stop right there. Get down on one knee and then the other.
I got cuffs.
Go ahead.
Good? Keep your hands above your head.
Don't move.
What's going on? Why am I doing this?
We'll explain everything in a second.
What Officer Steinke doesn't realize is that she's about to make a mistake that will change all of their lives forever.
Where are you taking me?
We're taking you to the car. Come on.
Why? What?
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone?
We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on
There's
me.
no weapons in the car?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Anybody else in the car? Come on out. Do it now.
Ma'am, what's going on?
I'll tell you in a second. Take a seat.
I'm so confused. Can I get
Take a
my
seat.
cell phone?
I will get your cell phone for you. Take a seat.
Could you please bring my cell phone?
Nope.
Officer Steinke closes the door on the suspect, but somehow neither she nor Sergeant Vasquez noticed that the patrol car was parked in a compromising position.
It took her a long time to pull over.
I got a holster right here in the passenger seat.
Okay. It took her a very long time to pull over.
I'm going
Did you
to...
see your toss anything?
I she could have because it took her a long time to pull over.
Okay. I'm going to put my rifle away and I'll come back and help.
Sergeant Vasquez and Officer Steinke continue the vehicle search, noticing only too late the sound of approaching disaster.
Toss it out the window?
She could have out that window, but who is that Hart?
No, that's Tomachek. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. That's that 346 patrol car was just hit by a train. Negative, I think we're all okay. Go ahead and get vital start here though.
The officers know they've witnessed the destruction of the Platteville patrol car, but it takes a moment for them to realize the true nature of this disaster.
Are you okay?
Was she in there? Was she in there?
Oh my God, yes, she was. Dispatch 10346, did us medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
Finally realizing that their mistake tonight has led to tragic consequences, the officers rush down the tracks to see if there's any chance that the woman in their custody has survived.
Watch the fence. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Injured party in my unit. She's bleeding from the head.
Well, just confirm, is the bleeding serious?
Yes. Very serious.
Copy.
Is she conscious?
Dispatch Lupton 346. Female is semi-conscious and moaning.
The sight of the destroyed police vehicle is enough to signify how miraculous it is that the woman is alive, despite the fact that she was handcuffed the entire time.
Okay, thank you.
Hang on, I'll get him off you.
But the mangled steel will make it difficult to provide assistance to the woman, even for the EMTs arriving on scene.
She's conscious and breathing. She can't talk, but she's moaning.
Copy that. Just one?
Just one.
Copy that.
She just went unconscious?
Yeah, nobody. Just
Hello?
hey, we got help here. She speaks
Who is it?
She was a felony menacing suspect put in the car.
While the EMTs wait for tools that will get them inside the car, the officers involved begin to grapple with the full ramifications of what just happened.
Are you okay? Hey, I love you, and I care about you. Go sit in my patrol car. I'll get care of it, okay? Okay. Just take a deep breath.
As Officer Steinke processes the horror of the last 10 minutes, a Platteville officer goes to speak to the other individuals involved in the crash.
Are you the conductor?
Yes, sir.
All right, are you okay?
Yeah.
You surprised, huh? Yeah. Even responding to this, I'm a little shooken up.
We seen the lights when they were coming up, so we thought they were on the road until we turned the corner, and then our lights hit the cars.
Yeah.
And then we put it in emergency, but
Yeah.
we're going 50 miles an hour with 11,000 tons.
Yeah. Wow.
It was just an empty vehicle we hit, right?
I think the suspect, the lady, she was in the back. I think she's okay.
While the woman is alive, however, it remains to be seen if she's actually okay. Firefighters with heavy tools arrive on the scene to get her out of the vehicle while Officer Steinke rejoins the effort.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Here. She's still conscious?
I don't know.
The suspect has been removed from the vehicle, which gives the police a moment to realize that they don't know anything about the woman in their custody.
No idea.
No.
You know who she is?
No, we have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, let's get you back to our setting.
With the woman finally getting the emergency medical treatment she needs, Officer Steinke's sergeant arrives on scene and immediately recognizes that she's in no shape to stay on duty.
All right, you're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take her back to our setting, okay?
Yeah, that's really fine.
Her patrol car is just gonna hang out for a little bit. But I figured CSP needs it anyways.
Hers?
More than likely to figure out positions of everyone's cars.
Okay.
Mine was parked on this side of the tracks. Platteville was directly on the tracks. Right behind her.
All right. How close were you to the actual crash?
50 feet?
Okay. I'm gonna have you dress out, okay? Go ahead and take her back, that's fine. We'll figure out something to do with the car.
I'll get the car. I'll make Brian do a relayers and
If you're working on anything paper-wise that doesn't take any precedence, don't worry about it.
I don't have anything to do.
Cool.
Officer Steinke's patrol car will provide the clearest view of the train crash itself, and that horrifying footage will be shown in a moment. For the time being, however, Officer Steinke seems to realize that this could spell the end of her career.
Is he gonna take my gun?
No. Why would they take you? You didn't shoot anybody, did you?
No.
That wasn't part of the call.
Why the was he parked on the tracks?
It's not an unreasonable question, and it is perhaps one that Sergeant Vasquez himself is struggling with as he shares his version of what happened.
Hey, so I had a mishap here. My car got hit by the train. I know. The worst part about it is I had a prisoner inside. Yeah. I was out of the car. It was a felony menacing, so, you know, we proned her, myself and Fort Lupton proned her, put her in the car, and then here comes the train, and I didn't realize how close I was to the tracks, and it took the rear end of my car, and it just spun it, but it didn't roll it. It just threw it. It just like moved it. It moved it about a good 60 yards.
If Sergeant Vasquez is downplaying the extraordinary destruction of his vehicle, he also seems to distance himself from the mistakes made here tonight.
We cuffed her, and I didn't think the Lupton officer was going to put her in my car. I just didn't. And she did. She put her in my car.
So she put her in your car?
Yes, and I
Kingsburg 622, copy on Welfare Track 500.
I'm still concentrating. So then now when she's... Well, I didn't know she was in my car because I remember when the train hit, I said, was she in my car? And she said, oh my God, she was. You know, the one good thing is the female officer put her... That's my chief calling me. Put her on the wrong side, which was saving grace. Because if she would have put her where the prisoners go
on the passenger side, okay. So she put them over there, okay.
As insignificant as it may seem in light of the train crash, the police on scene still have an alleged incident to investigate, and they finally managed to identify the woman they pulled over.
Right now, I just need to find out who she is so we can deal with that aspect of it. You hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Move around over there in the door.
Okay. That's her.
TSA, Federal Emergency Response Official.
The woman in their custody is 20-year-old Ureni Rios Gonzalez, a wife and mother who works for the Transportation Security Administration.
There's your gun.
The officers find the firearm, but the priority tonight has shifted dramatically, even with the discovery.
So she was on this side?
Yeah. She was placed on this side and stayed on this side. I do not know if she was put in a seatbelt.
It doesn't look like it.
The circumstances of tonight's crash are deadly serious by any standard, though one can't tell by the conversations at the scene.
I'm just glad the officer was in there. I was came from the funeral today. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, that was
Like, oh my God.
We want to start off the newscast with some breaking news tonight. Just got this video in.
I wonder if my dad saw it.
If he was watching 10 o'clock news,
He might have.
Yep.
Well, I mean, she did get hit by a train.
Yeah. Now she'll be like, man, it feels like I got hit by a train. I mean, you could say that. Now she knows what it feels like.
But when the conversations turn to Ureni specifically, the officers seem to at least believe that she'll be okay.
Your vehicle is part of the crash scene. Same with Jordan's. So just don't move it. Keep your dash cam rolling. We'll keep their deal going. But unfortunately, even if a double twister tornado runs through town, ripping up babies, you're stuck here. How bad did this custody look?
Like physically, she didn't look like there was any broken bones, anything. She looked like she hit her head.
I thought I cleared the tracks. But well, I think she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we heard a little bit from EMS, and it might.
The fact that she was awake and
I think she'll live, but I think she's gonna have a hard time.
I hope so. Then I'll feel really bad.
The Colorado Bureau of Investigation would later classify Ureni as having suffered serious bodily injuries from the crash. And Ureni's lawyer would tell the media that his client lost teeth, suffered a broken arm, multiple broken ribs, and a traumatic brain injury. Her mother would start a GoFundMe page to raise funds for the expenses. Soon, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation arrives on scene to handle the crash inquiry, and their agents see the devastation for the first time.
Can you imagine sitting in that car with your hands tied behind your back?
Seeing the train coming?
Seeing the train coming?
No. That's terrifying.
Despite the extraordinary circumstances, however, there are still 2 separate investigations to conduct.
I want to probably interview her as a victim of this part, and you're going to be interviewing her as a suspect on the other part, so we may want to do that separately, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, she might not remember anything.
She may not.
Yeah.
She very well may not, and it may be something where she starts remembering later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I might call and check on her tomorrow and see if they'll see what it sounds like.
Whatever Ureni may or may not remember, however, will be left a mystery for the time being, as the police realize the next day when they pay a visit to the hospital.
So she was awake and alert earlier and declined talking to anybody right now.
Okay, can I hear that from her though? Because I kind of need to know, like, personally from her.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can stand over the door. So I think you're gonna wake up, and there's somebody there that wants to talk to you. I just want to say what you told me earlier that you don't want to talk to them. Do you want to talk right now? Okay. Thank you.
Later, Ureni's lawyer would inform police that his client would not be speaking to law enforcement about the incident. Her lawyers would also claim that the man involved in the road rage incident was brake-checking Ureni in traffic, and their client was, quote, afraid for her life. To the investigators on scene that night, however, the focus is on the train crash. And as the officer who backed up Officer Steinke and Sergeant Vasquez in the stop describes his role in the chaos, footage from Officer Steinke's dashcam provides a shocking view of the collision.
I was behind her car, which used to be right there, in front of mine. Mine's that Explorer. She was parked right in front of me. I was about behind her vehicle, thinking the custody was in hers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I saw the train, and I started to make a step because I saw that the custody was not in hers. Started to make a step towards trying to get her out. Knew I didn't have time. Yelled for you guys to stay back, and that was it.
As extraordinary as the dashcam view of the crash is, the scene is somehow even more frantic from the officer's body cam video.
Move your car! Stay back!
Officer Jordan Steinke was found guilty of reckless endangerment and third-degree assault charges in July 2023 and sentenced to 30 months probation and 100 hours of community service. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez pleaded guilty to reckless endangerment and received a sentence of 1 year of unsupervised probation. Both officers were fired from their respective departments. While reports claim that Ureni will battle with the physical and emotional impacts of the collision for the rest of her life, she doesn't seem to have lost her sense of humor. According to court documents, Ureni Rios Gonzalez won an $8.5 million settlement from the cities of Fort Lupton and Platteville on June 4, 2024. Roughly a year and a half after the train crash.